Hello, everybody. This is Sean, and welcome back to episode number 48 of our Rimworld Alpha 15 Fallville Let's Play. We're on Cassandra Classic, extreme difficulty permadeath with an outdoor tundra colony. And when we left off, our colony of Fallville was just about to finish its spare freezer, little overflow freezer here where I can do some rearranging of the storage and maybe make our kitchen area a little nicer place to work in. Probably should get some flooring in there. Probably should focus on putting some flooring all around, but there's never enough time. I've always got more things to do, and I just can't let these pawns catch up. In between episodes, I went ahead and set up the solar panels for our ground penetrating scanner. That way I don't forget to do that, like I have been. What did we discover that technology like 3 episodes ago? I also set these up to be dismantled. Not a huge change there. And that's about it. Greg is still upset that his room isn't pretty enough. I'm sorry, Greg. Princess. There we go. Some more spare clothes to throw in the garbage, I guess. I think the thing that Greg's room really needs is more room. It's just too small for Greg. But I just don't really have the capacity to expand it at this time. I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe start zoning out the area in this freezer. So they're going to come in through here. So I think I'm going to want to have the meat storage like this. So let's look at this one, and we're going to copy that. We're going to paste it there. And then we can just set a generalized storage. Well, I want to have corpses stored over there in a convenient manner. So let's set up a stockpile like this. And actually I should probably move my just move the meat production overall over to this area. So let's set this up. I think right here would be suitable. And we'll set this one to dismantle. I should probably let them finish building the room before I start setting it up to store things in. Go ahead and copy that, and I'm going to set a stockpile zone. Boy, even with the stockpile zones turned on, they're still really hard to see. Set that one up for there, and then have it go up to there, I think. We'll paste those settings in there. And then I will no longer allow corpses on this one. And I will delete this storage zone. And then as soon as I get this thing built, I'm going to go ahead and delete this storage zone, but I don't want to take the little bit of meat that I have left and put it outside quite yet. Those auto doors are really going to help. How's my power holding up? Great. Even with the smelter turned on, I'm still in the black. I guess I'm going to need to get a roof put on this room too. I have 30 and 28 on these ones. Yep, so we'll do that over here too. There's that roof. So are you indoors now? You are, and the temperature is slowly dropping, so I'm going to go ahead and delete you. And what are you set up for? You are important, and you are medicine, which is fine. I think I'm going to drop you down to normal, although I believe up here we got this set to critical. I'm going to redesign this a little bit. So this kind of medicine doesn't need to stay refrigerated, right? Yeah, no refrigeration necessary. This one, on the other hand, does. I mean, it lasts a long, long time, but I don't need to keep all that much in there. So let's tidy up like that. We're going to do that, and do that, and do that. So now I'm just going to have 1 square for herbal medicine, and let's specify this to be for herbal medicine only. And then we're going to copy that. We're going to paste it on top of that one right there. Boom. Boom. Paste. Storage. Medicine. Perfect. Great. All right, get that place cleaned up. Look at all this blood. Kramer, what are you doing? Hauling. That's right, because I prioritized hauling over cleaning. Except for you, Kramer. Drop you back down. Just need to get the place cleaned up. Give these guys time to take care of these secondary chores. So important. Ding. Minor break risk. Yeah. What are we at? 1100 there? So it's going to be a little while before he gets that thing constructed. Hopefully it's of finer quality than the previous piece of art. Quote-unquote art. Psychic drone. Not even worried about the psychic drone. Yeah, it's going to be a drag, but most of my pawns are holding up fairly well. These are kind of pointless in this position, aren't they? I don't really see any way that I can use them for their intended purpose at this point. Let's go ahead and just deconstruct these. Deconstruct. Oh, masterwork. Well, I don't want to deconstruct that. Let's put it in Greg's room. See if that cheers him up a little bit. It won't, but, you know, it's worth a shot. He's still going to be a baby. My room's not interesting enough. Still mediocre. Actually, seems to be less impressive than it was previously. Manhunter pack, huh? Safe. Safe is the word that I'm looking for. Let's check my safe zone to make sure it is actually safe. And then we're going to see what we're up against with these manhunters. And so, no, safe is the one that I'm using. So I don't want that area set. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take that portion out. I want to close off any of these external doors. That's a bad idea with manhunters. And I do want to expand it to include this part of my base, though, because that is relevant. Let's put you down here, too, so we can access that stockpile. Probably ought to have a door in this wall here. Gonna go ahead and set that up while we're down here. We are looking at the safe zone. I don't really need you to go all the way down there. This is not necessary, but I'm going to go ahead and just fill this stuff in while we're here. May as well be safe to go up there as well. That door and that door is cleared. Let's clear these doors out. Boom and boom. There's not any doors through there. All right, that should be safe. Everybody's restricted to the safe zone. Good. I don't think anybody is outside the safe zone. Is it the Muffalo that are the Manhunter pack? All right, no, nobody's outside of it. Let's see if we can find the Manhunter pack on our own. Oh, it looks like Wargs. Yikes. 30 Wargs. Manhunting Wargs. Well, first thing I'm going to do is hit that switch. And let's get everybody drafted. How are you doing on... all right, so these guys just went to bed. Seems like everybody's moods are just fine, aside from their need to rest. But there's nothing I can do about that at this point. Shu, you were flicking that switch. You don't get a weapon. Everybody else seems to have weapons, so that's good. If I need to switch weapons out, there is a good sniper rifle there. Kramer, you have a poor sniper rifle, so why don't you take that? Who can I give a good sniper rifle, or give the other sniper rifle to, or do I want to keep you with a charge rifle? You have a 12. It would be nice to be somebody who knows what they're doing and is trigger happy, but I don't think I'm going to have that anywhere. So far, not so good. You're a trigger happy, but your shooting is 1. All right, and I'll leave everybody else with their existing weapons. And yeah, let's go ahead and turn the clock on. See what happens with these wargs. They are taking a... Well, I guess they're avoiding the swamp, which is a reasonable thing to do. I don't like them heading over this way. Maybe that means they're just going to wander around in circles. I hope that's what it means. Shoo, what are you doing? Come on down here with the rest of your friends. And the wargs are not going to wander around. Or are they? Okay, they are. Great. Well, then let's unrestrict everybody, or undraft everybody, and see what the wargs do. And just maybe they will stop bothering me and go away. That happens. Nope, they are not going to stop bothering me and go away. They're going to slowly make their way up to attack me. So let's bring my guys back up here so I can defend against them. And hopefully they attack me. Not through those doors. Seriously. Wargs, you're not supposed to attack doors. Shit, they're going to knock that one down for sure. What am I going to do here? I'm going to put these guys... although I guess... There's no need to take cover when wargs are attacking. There will be need to die, unfortunately. I don't think there's going to be anything I can do about that. Let's put you guys up front to serve as like a defensive area. And here comes those wargs from down there. See if we can kill any of them before they get too close. There's one down. Where are you going, Shu? Just go right there. Why can't you go there? And that's it for melee, huh? Oh boy, these wargs are tough. Holding out so far so good. Uh-oh, it's coming around behind. Alright, so the turrets seem to be handling the wargs that are getting in through that direction. How many do we have wandering around over here? Looks like 3, so that's not too bad. Flays, why don't you go hide in there? Melee, why don't you come around to this side? That's good. That's a weird place for you to go. Good. Alright, so the rest of you, now let's go to our traditional spots to do our fighting from. This is turning out a lot better than I thought was going to happen when they started bashing down my doors there. Still really frustrates me that these guys will go straight for doors when the documentation says that they will avoid doors. But it's, you know, that's what happens. I've reported it in the bug forum and the shit. All right, well, I didn't get shot in the brain, so at least that's not a concern. Oh, but he did get mauled by the warg. Flays. Let's put you to good use. Hopefully Shu wasn't too badly damaged that last moment by the warg. Hopefully the rest of them will come in through the normal route. Let's get this door set up while we're down here. I'll go ahead and use a heavy duty, I don't have limestone though, heavy duty material like marble. I think that's the only door that they knocked out. Well, I'm not going to have to worry about meat for a while. Get these last couple of wargs. Actually, I should probably, I think I can go ahead and undraft these folks, let the turrets take care of the last, how about I clear that out of the safe zone though. That is not safe at this moment. There we go, much better. And I think that's the last warg, isn't it? Good. Well, definitely we'll have plenty of warg skin clothing. Shu needs to stay in the safe zone. Plenty of warg skin clothing and other cool stuff. A lot of meat that I can make from that attack. Yeah, that was lucky. I thought of course, quite a few times now I've thought that things were going to be pretty scary, and then they turned out to be very peaceful and boring. But, you know, 30 wargs, that looks dangerous, especially when they start plowing through your walls without being invited. Let's see, turn this temperature down as well. Right, we should get my freezer nice and icy cold. Let's unforbid these animals so we can haul them over. Let's delete this stockpile zone, and then we'll just go ahead and expand out this medium stockpile zone. Pull you up there, and we're going to expand you to there. Just have you fill that whole thing up. Prison break. Yikes, I don't like that. Now, what's going on with this? You should be clear, important. This one's preferred, right? Preferred, yep. Important, and animal corpses is what you should be handling with no insects, please. Thank you. I'm going to leave you turned off for now because I don't really need to chop up any meat at this point. Yeah, so prison break. Are they both escaping? It's just Hopi. And has Hopi overcome her alcohol addiction yet? She has. Great. Well, let's turn her back to chat and recruit. And let's go see if we can capture Hopi alive. After all this time and effort that we've gone to you know, help her through her drug addiction, I'd be pretty frustrated if she ended up escaping or dying while trying to escape. That's not what I'm hoping for here. So let's see if we can take her alive. That's good. What is she going to do? Go in there and attack Waters? Oh, wow, you have a key apparently. So I better just start melee attacking you. Yikes. Yikes, you are fast. There we go, good. Not that fast, though. Come on. Knock her out. Him? Her? Either way. Knockout! Down, 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 down. Good, just a bunch of bruises, so I don't need to worry about your health. Let's capture you. Cannot. Greg's already doing it. Whoops, it's fine. Oh, wait a minute. Capture. Greg was probably going to go feed her. But I should be able to recruit her soon, I think. Greg, of course, is in a bad mood. Why not? Why not be in a bad mood, Greg? You got that cruddy bedroom you can't stand, right? Jeez. How'd you end up with a disturbed sleep? You must have been sleeping in the hospital or something. Nope, that's not what I want. Very pretty room, though. Probably the prettiest place here. Still just mediocre. What can I do to maybe get rid of the... No, those are both excellent. I have a good sculpture. Guess we'll reinstall... Wait, we don't want to reinstall you there because that's a zone. Install you there, and we will put this superior sculpture in your place, I suppose. I'm really denigrating these common rooms that everybody uses just to give this guy a slight an improvement in his mood. And I think that might be foolish. I think the others might be getting a high bonus from having that area. So I might be, cutting off my nose to spite my face? Is that how that works? But what's done is done, or, well, that's not true because it's not done yet, but that's my plan. I'm sticking to it. That's what I say. Need to start bringing these corpses in. They're going to start rotting. Actually, I'm going to re-restrict everybody to the safe zone until we get those corpses inside. Hopefully that will get them to focus on hauling corpses in. There we go. Good. A lot of wargs. Going to be real nice. Stockpile zone. Copy settings. Paste settings. Lower priority. Normal priority for those. Somebody was hauling wargs. They must have went to bed or something. Looks like this wolf is going to come and eat on some wargs. Or not. Good, thank you, Philly. Clean this place up. Don't let that meat go to waste. Ah, you guys are both helping. I appreciate it. We'll get all those wargs cleaned up. Then I will release you to run around wherever you want outside the walls. But for now, I'm going to clean up my inside storage area. Inside living area. You know what I meant. Maybe I'll start laying some tiles down. I got plenty of marble now. That's good news. So much that I've burned through my stockpiles. There's one piece down there that could use being dragged. Nope. That's what I'm trying to do, is drag those slag metal pieces as well. This fly melting down. Fly's melting down that rifle. And now he's melting down that charge rifle. Not really hurting for metal at this point. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and deactivate that. I'd rather he work on cutting stone, or, well, cutting stone pretty much. Alright, well, I've almost got all the wargs hauled. I think I'm going to wait till all this blood gets cleaned up, and then I will release them to go outside the walls. Could get my cotton garden going down here. Furniture, sun lamp. Put you there, and I will put you there. And I guess I need to wait till those get built, and I'll just auto zone and fill it up. Maybe do one cotton and one devil strand. I could do, yeah, I'm gonna do that for starters. If I want to do an additional devil strand, I can always set up this one down here or this one over here. I guess I need the solar panels for this before I start. Oh yeah, that's right. Ah, so many things going on at once. All right, well, I've got that. So let's start digging up some of the metal that's buried underneath here. I'll set up a deep drill here. I don't have power run out here yet, but that's okay. I will just run a line out here so that I do have power run out here. I think most things will go 5 squares to get power, but I will just make that 4 squares away to be safe. It's not like there's a lot of people walking around out here to be concerned about how ugly that is. I don't need these little defensive zones for bad guys to take, but I could use some out with these. That seems like horrible little defensive zones. Ah, they had some over here. There's some defensive areas that they could use, I suppose. Clean up, that's defensive area. We were just talking about that. Defensive area there. But I want to get that blood cleaned up before I allow them to start wandering on their own. Come on, Buchanan. You can win them over. Join us, Waters. No. There's a 1 in 80 chance of you joining. I don't know how long we've been trying to win you over. Doesn't seem to be very successful. Bunch of meat. Not really worth my trouble. I don't have any shortage of raw meat in my colony, luckily. Starting to build up. Nope, that's buffalo leather. Oh, wow. Fancy. So, boy, I really... You know what I should do is just... Oh, a raid. Great. Well, I'm going to set all these real quick to where they don't use cloth. That way I can save the cloth for things like chairs, and I can use up some of this leather that I have for building the clothing that I need. Leather is particularly good for making clothing because it has sharp protection, whereas cloth does not have sharp protection, and sharp is what causes you to lose limbs. All right, let's see what's going on with this raid. We have a group of pirates from the Skunks of Godlessness, and they will prepare for a while and then attack. Right, so I'm sure you can see by looking at the time bar that we are just about out of time on this video. I am going to stop it when they get ready to attack, but I'll let it run until they start to attack, and then we'll have that exciting cliffhanger ending, waiting to see what happens. What kind of forces are we facing here? Oh my goodness. 3, 6, 9, 11 melee raiders with personal shields. Well, the good news is we'll have plenty of personal shields after this is over. Probably some nice plasteel weapons, although it looks like mostly they're carrying, yeah, plasteel gladius. Ah, good. That'll be good. These guys will definitely be slowed down dramatically by all the slowdown stuff up here. So I'm happy to see that. Let's go ahead and do that so I don't forget. And I will draft everybody before the episode ends. So then when I come in for the next episode, I can know what's going on. Because it might not be till tomorrow that I make another episode. But you guys will never know that, because tomorrow for me is like 2 weeks in the past for you. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, click the like button below, and that will indicate to me that you would like to see more. That's what it means. I would like to see more videos. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the excitement and future upcoming episodes. Tell your friends that they should be watching this if they like Rimworld and they like watching people play video games. This is a good combination of that, especially if you like sort of quasi tips and tricks and some minor jokes. Then you probably already know that this channel has most of those things. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will find out how this assault goes in the next episode. I will see you next time.